Good morning, guys. Good morning. What's going on out there? Let's have a look at JASMY this morning. See what's going on. So 1 cent 883 got as high as 1 cent 928 last night, down 1.5%, but things are looking up. There's something you need to pay attention to, and I'm going to let you know what it is. Back up to a $929.9 million market cap. Volume is still hovering sideways around 44.5 million. Still up 2.3% on the week. A little bit up on the week. Doesn't really feel like it, eh? It doesn't really feel like it, but nonetheless, it is. Real quick, Bitcoin hovering over 72K. Very bullish, guys, that we're getting these continued closes over 72,000. Hopefully we can continue this until the weekly close. That would be absolutely epic. So another thing that we have to pay attention to. Where's Bitcoin doing its closing? We'll get over to the JASMY chart, but first, real quick, just want to let our friend Neo-san chime in. So Neo says, it goes without saying that JASMY and Aplex will be present at the meeting organized, which is today, October 30th, by the Japan Payment Service Association. As members of the association for their electronic payment services, joined out of obligation, they will surely participate in this meeting covering the Payment Services Act and related topics. The event will be held jointly with Kanto Local Financial Bureau, with which JASMY and Aplex had to register. So we could see some big things coming out of this, guys. Big meeting today involving JASMY and the Kanto Local Financial Bureau, and of course one of JASMY's most important partners, in my opinion, Aplex. So we will stay on top of what develops from that. So if we come over to JASMY, guys, on the daily time frame, as you can see, like we continue to talk about, continued rejection at the 30-day SMA. Now we need to break above there with conviction, but things are certainly getting very, very tight here. That is what she said. As we zoom out, right, we're getting tight. So either we are going to end up breaking above, or, I mean, it's entirely possible we end up doing this. Maybe falling back inside the buying zone or below, right? Back down to around 1 cent 2. Do I think it's going to happen? No, I don't. But it is possible. And the reason I'm showing it to you is so that you guys realize we would still be in this falling wedge pattern, which would still be very, very bullish, big picture. Okay. Again, I'm not saying this is what's going to happen. I'm saying if it did, right? And it would take Bitcoin taking a dump for this to happen. If it did, it would still be inside of this bullish structure. So it would not be a negative thing. It would just be more reaccumulation for us, right? Reaccumulation opportunity. So as we look here, guys, we got to break through the 30-day SMA. Like I said, 2 days in a row we've been rejected here so far. As you can see, we got rejected here. Noticing a pattern here, okay? We got rejected here 2 days in a row. What happened? Violent break to the downside, right? We got rejected here 2 days in a row, right? Violent breakdown to the downside, okay? Got rejected here, violent breakdown to the downside. Same thing, right? So we're getting violent breakdowns to the downside whenever we get rejected off of the 30-day SMA, and it's been happening in twos lately. 2 days in a row, rejection, violent break to the downside. 2 days, violent breakdown. 2 days, violent breakdown. So will we get a violent breakdown here on the 30-day, back down here, maybe just above the buy zone or back inside the buy zone? We'll have to see. Or will we get through it this time? If we can get Bitcoin to have a bit of a breakout today, maybe hit all-time highs, maybe we see that break to the upside. But we have a lot of resistance here, guys. We have the 30-day. And then we have this level of resistance at the 1 cent 953 level. And then you have the resistance of the actual trend line on the descending channel itself. So we have 3 levels of resistance coming up here, guys, that we need. What it's going to take to break through there, in my opinion, is it's going to take Bitcoin, right? Let's go over to Bitcoin here. It's going to take Bitcoin doing getting up here, getting up above this all-time high, right? 74,000 range. If we can break above there, guys, which that's what Bitcoin has been doing, right? We broke out of this this channel we were in for 7 months. We retested it as support 6 days in a row, and then we rocketed through resistance, and we made our way up to where we are now. Again, can we break through? This is what it's going to take for JASMY to break out of that resistance, that strong resistance we're at right now. Because listen, guys, this is why it's going to be violent, okay? This is why it's going to be a violent breakout. Because right here, we have over $800 million in shorts that are going to get liquidated if Bitcoin breaks and closes above 74K. So that's all it's going to take. All the bulls have to do is push us up above there and close us above there. And that's it, man. Short squeeze city, which means skyrocketing price, probably somewhere closer to 80K, in my opinion, if that comes to fruition. A nice shoot upwards. And if that happens, altcoins are going to get violent breakouts as well. That is what could cause JASMY to break through all 3 levels of resistance it's at now. If we can get this 74K short squeeze happening, that is mega bullish. So that's what we're paying attention to, guys. As always, like and subscribe. If you appreciate the work that we do here, guys, click the join button, join our community, book your one-on-one coaching calls over on the Patreon, guys. Listen, if you want to sit down, you want to chat with me one-on-one in a video call, you need help understanding things, you got questions, whether it's exit strategies, how to take profits, how to compound your gains, you know, how to structure your portfolio. If you have questions about your portfolio, everything in between, or you just want to chat with me one-on-one, guys, book yourself a one-on-one coaching session. The link is down in the description. Get on board. We also do group video calls as well over on the Patreon. We talk about all things relevant to crypto and beyond, really. We talk about tax and tax implications, portfolio structure, profit taking, DeFi staking, APR, everything in between, guys, that you need to know in crypto. So get over there, join the conversation, like and subscribe. I'll see you guys later.